haven't organized my entire year, and now it is time to start school, and I'm not prepared. Friends, hi. You don't have a plan, no problem. My intention for the first 2 weeks of schooling is to establish a routine, especially coming off of this time where we've done very little of the routine around our house. We've had a lot of fun, done a lot of trips.
Can we go out?
Sure. Who's the big walker? Oh, we gotta see. Who's the big walker? Come on. Show us your stuff. Show us your stuff. Oh, good job.
Good job, guys.
That means how I'm preparing is I'm getting their chore charts up and running, and I'm having a team meeting. Monday will be just like the introduction to all of these things, and that's actually tomorrow. I'm introducing discipline. I have a soft start for 2 weeks, then we're going to go full bore for that 3rd week, then we're taking a week off, and then we hit it hard when we come back. All right. What? Oh, good job. Yeah. I'm trying to hide from the noise so I can talk to you about homeschooling planning. Now I'm in the bathroom, as you can see there. What I start with is basket time. If you haven't become acquainted with basket time at all, some people call it morning time, morning basket, circle time. We've just always called it basket time since we've been doing it, and I love, love, love our morning basket time. This is what I'm starting with for the first 2 weeks. I'm also reestablishing our reading time on the couch. This is a time where the kids have the timer set, they get their book that is age appropriate for them, and they read for their half an hour to an hour, depending on what I have previously determined. I realized because we haven't been doing these practices, it is going to be a bit of a retraining. So this first week, Mama's loose, Mama's cool. I recognize I haven't been doing this, so I need to retrain.
I have a schoolroom / office that we store all our school books in, but because we have been trying to renovate it, and because during the wintertime it is a really cold room, we don't do school there. That's why I started using a school cart, and I am trying to organize my next school year. I start looking through everything on the shelves. This is probably different than a lot of people, but I don't order new curriculum right away. I ponder. I think and reflect about the last school year. I look over all the curriculum that I have and have gathered over the course of the last decade. I realize not everyone has the room to store extra curriculum and extra manipulatives, but I do, and I have the shelving. And because I have so many kids, I like the freedom of looking through stuff and seeing what might fit the individual personalities. So I am pulling stuff off the shelf, and then I am going through my school cart, pulling out anything that we didn't like or we went through and we finished, and then putting back in what I have taken from my shelves and I know that we want to get to. Some things we didn't actually get to in the school year, and I know we want to try to get through them this year. I'm also looking through my art supplies and art curriculum. Because we did a lot of stuff in the beginning when I only had 2 kids, and then there was a big gap between my 2nd and my 3rd child, we went through a lot of school curriculum that I have kept and want to then redo with my children right now. Same with the read alouds. I am always collecting books, and now we are going through all of the House on the Prairie again with my younger kids, or with everyone actually. But I've already been through them once, but now we are enjoying them together again. And that is the beauty of homeschooling, the flexibility, among many other things. So at the same time that I am going through my school cart, I am also going through my basket time basket and the kids' school bags. We use school bags and give everyone their school bags at the beginning of the day, and at the end of the day they pack their school bags and they get hung on the school cart. Truth be told, at the end of this school year, June what was it? June 2nd, I think we threw everything in that closet and we did not look back. My mom purchased a curriculum for my brother that he didn't end up using when he was in high school, and so I'm going to try that with my daughter this year, the novel in a year, and I think that's going to be really fun, getting her inspired to write more. I also find a couple of books that would be great for my husband to read to the boys, and this is what happens after the little guys go to bed and the older kids sit on the couch with their dad and read a book. So we've got a read aloud that I do during basket time, also a read aloud that the boys get to do with their dad.
And gold rings on his fingers. A green laurel wreath crowns his head. He is the ruler of Rome.
I most of the time do some school over the summer, and this summer I just didn't. We lived it up. And I have no regrets. It was a good decision. It is so wonderful the way every year doesn't have to look the same. Some years you can homeschool all throughout the summer. I know we've had times because of having babies and pregnancy where I've had to homeschool most of the summer because we've taken big chunks off during the year.
Boy, to see it.
Go over to see it. Is that golf?
I sound familiar.
They made Brittany.
Now that our week is underway and I'm getting in the homeschooling frame of mind, I am taking a lot of notes and I'm ordering the things that we need for September and for our homeschooling year. If I see that we need a book, I look on thrift books and I try to order it right away. Sometimes if I don't want to purchase the books, I will go on the library website and order those. So this is how I am doing homeschool preparation this year. I know this might seem like a haphazard way to organize your school year, but I have been doing this a while, and taking the stress out of the preparation was really important for me this year.
Along the northern African coast, you see great trading cities down below, cities built by the Romans, with busy ports where ships sail in and out, carrying spices, soap,
Daphne, you know what the question mark is? The what? If my attitude is hopeful and expectant of a great year, that is going to bleed over into my children. If I am feeling stressed because I'm not prepared enough, that also is going to bleed over into my children. My children are going to reflect in their attitudes the approach and attitude I have towards our school year. So once again, I just want to remind you, you don't have to have it all figured out or all planned out in order to start your homeschool year. Just start. Plan it by the month, plan it by the week, plan it by the half a year, semester, whatever. Thank you for joining me today, and please subscribe to my channel. I would just so love it if you would give me your comments as to what would you like to see discussed? What would you like me to talk about regarding homeschool? I want to be an encouragement to you moms. You guys are doing a great job. No one can mom your kids like you can. See you next time. Tape doesn't help your owies, really.
Yeah, they do.
It does?